It's great pleasure and honor for me to present some of the thought processes and thoughts went through our product ekalasaala, and especially when higher education secretary is sitting here, it's great opportunity for me to showcase the product as well. I don't take much of time and I don't give any marketing bosh and all that. I am very weak on that front. So the basic principle behind our product is basically to stop starting and start finishing. We call ourselves as a finishing school. Most of the engineers, they have a lot of problems right now today in the market, not only in India, everywhere in the world. Basically, I am also an engineer. I went through this pain, so we all together came up with this product, which actually helps the people to change their mindset. So what is it, by the way? So our product, ekalasaala, we use technology to teach and deliver the content. So what is so big deal about it? There are so many other products which do the same thing, or some of them even use better technology than ours. And we engage the learner, they do the same job too. And we offer personal approaches to the learner, they do the same too. And we allow the independence. As long as you have the internet connection, you can start learning from anywhere you want, maybe while traveling from your college to hometown, hometown to college, or while you are sitting in a park. As long as you have the internet connection, you start learning at your own pace. That is the independence we give, and others do give the same thing. And we claim we make the engineering students employable and market ready. The other products do the same thing too. And all our courses are taught by IITians, NIT, IISc, PhDs, and experienced lecturers and professors in India across all the states. So all other products do the same too. And while talking about all these benefits of our product, and we claim ourselves as virtual finishing school, and there are few of the virtual finishing schools available right now in India too. So why I'm talking all about this? So is it another virtual classroom platform, e-learning platform, or a digital library? So I proudly say it's a no. So what is that idea behind our product ekalasaala? For us, engineering is not a course, it's a mindset. The day the person, after plus two, the student enters into the engineering college, his mindset changes. He becomes an engineer, irrespective of the stream he enrolled into. Most of the people, including me, many of the engineers today, they get into a stream of discipline not by choice, based on the rank they get, based on the recommendations by the parents or by the peers or by the seniors. They enroll into some course and end up realizing that it's not their cup of tea. Some of the mechanical engineers, by the first semester itself, they want to become software engineers. God knows why, because it is his mindset. That's what he wanted to do, but we didn't have the platform or ecosystem developed to jump the streams, or rather, you can choose whatever the course you want to choose. So we thought through all these processes, and then we came up with an idea of how an engineering discipline actually complements the other. Is there a way that a mechanical engineer can start learning the other streams while he is pursuing his course itself? Right now, there is no such thing in the colleges, so we want to come up with one. We came up with one. And we don't teach how to pass the engineering exams. Rather, we teach how to solve the problems around you. So in the morning when I was sitting in the other room, one of the speeches I heard that the moment the students start looking at the problems around him and innovate something to solve the problem, that's where the education should be. So we thought of the same thing, and then we teach how to solve the problems for the humanity, and bringing all the engineering brains together on a single platform to solve the problems. And in order to solve the problem, you have to build the solutions. So in other words, we teach the real engineering. So I'll take this classic example of a software engineer programming some software. In order to work this small computer, you definitely need a lot of softwares to run this. And a software engineer has to do the programming. In order to do the programming, he definitely needs a hardware system. A hardware system is designed by an electronic engineer and a computer engineer. They have to come up with a circuit. The moment the circuit is ready, there should be a fabrication. In order to do the fabrication, you definitely need a mechanical engineer. For mechanical engineer, you need help of material engineer and metallurgical engineer to bring the best materials, and they have to do the mining. And you have to do the mining with, again, mechanical tools. After doing the mining, you definitely need a chemical engineer help. And all put together, the moment the hardware system is ready, then only a software engineer can start developing his code and come up with a piece of software. So this is how all the engineering disciplines complement each other and then can come up with a solution for the betterment of the society. What is that we do? So we thought, what if a civil or mechanical engineer or electronics engineer wants to learn a programming language? So he has to go and enroll in a private institution, which again costs a lot of money. And he has to travel to the institute, and they have to follow the schedule, all that. So we thought of, why not all the streams of engineering, 5 core engineering disciplines are available to a student from the day one when he enrolls into the engineering institution. So we came up with ekalasaala, which has all these features along with career orientation. So you want to go for GATE, from the day one, you start accessing all your subjects based on the curriculum day by day, and you can learn from the day one until the 4th year. So by 3 months or 6 months, if you are not a candidate for GATE, you jump into the other one. So you can actually choose what you want to become by the time you come out of the college. So the unique features are career orientation from the day one. You can choose your own path. So I have kept all the brochures in our tables also. Maybe you can have a look at the last page, which has the paths. So we taught based on the path you choose. The curriculum is designed, and you can actually jump into the different, maybe if you are good at a lot of topics, you might already know. You can actually jump the topic, and then you can go to the 2nd year. Maybe you are a 3rd year student, you already well versed with the topics which are taught in 4th year. You can just go into the last semester of the last year. So all that under one umbrella we have designed and then kept for you in the form of virtual classes. And we have SME support with unlimited questions. Maybe you have a question, you can just post it, and there is some time, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours based on the question. The SMEs who are sitting in our back office actually reply back to you. And if you are not able to understand anything, what we do is, there is a module where you can actually go and request for a live interactive class. So we schedule a class for you, then you are there, one-to-one session you have with an SME subject matter expert, and they will clear all the doubts you have on a specific topic. And the other important thing is, usually I remember borrowing notebooks from my friends when I was studying, +2, all that. So handwritten notes are very crisp and gives a lot of knowledge. What we have done is, while the professors and lecturers are teaching for our video classes, we got the real students and make them write the notes and digitized them and kept them available on our portal. Some of the notes are really very, very useful for the people to understand a topic easily. And some of the facts and numbers on our portal right now are, there are 5,100 plus hours of video content, is purely engineering, 5 streams, is purely engineering topics, which are in line with the AICTE curriculum and also according to the market. And we have 2,000 plus courses covered, and we have 1,000 plus courses, 1 lakh questions available. It's a question bank. And we have live tests. You can actually, we don't certify you based on the merit. You can actually evaluate yourself and understand how good you are at a specific topic, and maybe you want to revisit the same course again. We don't certify, or we don't do the merit, we don't have marks, we don't have ranking system, we don't have anything. It's basically participation, and then to understand yourself how good you learned that particular topic. And we have 30,000 videos live and running right now, and you can actually go to www.ekalasaala.com and then you can try on our own. And this is the career path I was talking about. So maybe this is our understanding. Maybe some of the routes and maybe some of the, the, what do you call, the workflow may be wrong. We will correct over the time based on the feedback, but this is what we understand. So a person perhaps who is studying into civil, his brain is in software. So anyway, you're enrolled in civil engineering, you have to anyway pass it. And then, but by the time you come out of the college, when there is a campus recruitment, perhaps you can apply for Infosys or Wipro, whatever. For that, we do have something called CRT, Campus Recruitment Training, so which has all the topics covered. It's not the question. We don't talk about the questions. We teach you what it takes to become a software engineer, even though you are a civil engineer. And that's all I have. So I will end my presentation here by saying again, stop starting and start finishing. Being a finishing school, we are with you and we will help, becoming what you want to become in your career, and also to solve the real life problems. And at the same time, while we have so much of content on our portal, we are not expensive, and we are about 2 jeans pant cost in the market today for the 5 years. This is what we aim to do. We want to touch upon the masses, and we want to provide this content to the 80% of the people who are struggling to pay their engineering fees in the colleges and taking the help of various governments. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much.